Hey guys, it's Godbars here, the self-proclaimed hip-hop historian, and this is the 413th episode of my series, where I grab a vinyl from my collection, talk about why I love it, what influence it has, and what its place is in the grand scheme of hip-hop. So as we get towards the end of this set of personal favorites and classics from the 2000s, I thought I might as well cover one last LP from the year 2000, because I've actually already done a number of albums from that year in this set, including Zion I's Mind Over Matter, Jedi Mind Tricks Violent by Design, Cali Agents How the West Was Won, and Snoop Dogg's The Last Meal. However, I'm not sure if any of them quite marked the end of an era the way Prodigy's solo debut here did. If you somehow aren't familiar with this late icon, P was one half of the legendary duo Mobb Deep, alongside Havoc, who handled the production but rapped as well, and together they released a myriad of quality projects, many of which I've discussed on the channel before, including 1995's The Infamous, 1996's Hell on Earth, my personal favorite, 1999's Murda Music, and 2004's America's Nightmare, all of which I'll leave links for down below in the description. Prodigy would go on to do a number of solo projects outside of Mobb Deep, some of the other highlights being H.N.I.C 2 or Return of the Mac, but in my opinion, his strongest undertaking as a solo artist would definitely be his first, which is partially why I chose it as one of the final classics to discuss in this set. I also wanted to bring up the first installation of H.N.I.C because, as I referenced earlier, it came at a crucial point in time for artists of this nature, and while Mobb Deep as a duo struggled to find critical and financial success with their 2001 LP Infamy, P managed to keep the flame alive for an extra year following Murda Music, and I really appreciate how he didn't attempt to get too trendy this time around. Instead, he just stuck to what he knew best, which was grimy, uncompromising boom bap, with cutthroat verses that display why he's heavily considered one of New York's finest. I'm sure it was challenging when Prodigy first approached the idea of a solo album, considering in the past he always had Havoc to handle the production and bounce verses off of, but now he had the task of commanding an entire experience all on his own, which in the end he excelled at. In fact, with over an hour of music here, it's almost like P was going out of his way to prove that he could hold down a full-length project with nothing but him and a dope producer. It's pretty easy to single out the most recognizable and well-known track here, which is without a doubt Keep It Thorough, because this Alchemist instrumental is absolutely timeless, and that's been proven by just how many MCs I've heard freestyle over it, especially on various radio stations over the years, and I can almost guarantee that even if you don't think you know this instrumental just by hearing the name, there's still like a 90% chance if you played it you would instantly recognize the loop. However, it's really the stellar performance from Prodigy that pushes this track into classic territory, and he kicks off his gritty, uncompromising first verse, rapping, "Ayo, I break bread, ribs, $100 bills, peel on Ducatis and other four wheels, write a book full of medicine and generate mills, pour the album only for more sales. We used to catch those on the block with krills, now it's paid shows, promoters post up bills, sign deals, only if the math is real. If we can't match numbers, then you can't have the head rapper in charge and shit. Live brother rhymes artist, P-Dub shines regardless. Remorseless, haunt people like poltergeist. My advice? Before you get like that, think twice. Before you move on it, put jewels on it. Who want it? Loose homies make the news when we start forming. Snatch stripes off a dude's uniform often. Don't embarrass yourself. You're way out of your jurisdiction. While brothers bullshit on the grill. I don't fuck around, Dunny. It's most real. I keep it thorough, man." There's a fantastic variety of instrumentals on H.N.I.C, and this is thanks to talented producers like The Alchemist, Bink, Hangman 3, Robert Kirkland, Havoc, Easy LP, Nashim My Rick, Rockwilder, Just Blaze, Rick Rude, and Prodigy himself. As for guest appearances, we do actually get a number of quality features on this thing, which come from the likes of Twin Gambino, Chinky, Big Noid, Havoc, BK aka Ms. Bars, Mike DeLorean, Bars and Hooks, BG of Hot Boys, Cormega, and Nori. When it comes to the honorable mentions this time around, I want to give a shout out to tracks like Genesis, Rock That Shit, What You Rep, Infamous Minded, Wanna Be Thugs, Dealt with the Bullshit, Trials of Love, the title track, Veterans Memorial, Do It, Diamond, Gunplay, and You Can Never Feel My Pain. Then for my overall favorite songs, I without a doubt would have to go with Can't Complain, Keep It Thorough, and 3. Thank you for watching my 413th video. Next time we're touching on an extremely influential record that came out toward the back end of the 2000s. So keep an eye out for that one, and if you enjoyed, be sure to like, subscribe, and let me know what your top favorite songs are off of this killer solo debut. Don't forget to have a great day, and I'll see you next time, okay? All right.